Yeah, right guys. Right then, doing a preserving video today. Marrow pickle, as opposed to pickled marrow. Totally different, which I might do next week. Yeah, hope you enjoy it. Well, there we go then, guys. This is more of a, play it by ear recipe really, or wing it with whatever you've got. Start off with a large marrow, or whatever size marrow you got. Skin it, peel it, take the outsides off, whatever you want to call it, and then core it. If you're going to use, you can use courgettes for this. If you're going to use courgettes, don't bother taking the seeds out, because as you know, courgette seeds are non-existent. But by the time it gets to marrow stage, these seeds have started getting a bit hard, so I'm taking the seeds out. So once you've peeled it and cored it, all you got to do is chop it into chunks, big chunks, small chunks, whatever you want really. I want mine to be less of a chutney, more of a pickle, so they're quite small chunks. They're going to get smaller when they cook anyway. And then in the colander, and a bit of salt. And what the salt does is overnight, I leave it overnight, 12 hours or so, it will draw excess moisture out of the vegetables. For this recipe I'm just using two of the large show onions actually. You see, still wrap it up at the top there. Yeah, just chop them very, very finely. And again, just all the little pieces go into the colander with a sprinkling of salt, and overnight it will just, like I say, just draw the moisture out. And I saw the carrot lying there, so I thought, well, a little bit of crunch. Let's finally chop a carrot as well. Yeah, cover it and leave it overnight. Let the salt do its work. I actually left this outside overnight. Well, I didn't want the house stinking of onions, to tell you the truth. Here we are next morning. Yeah, the salt's done its work. Plenty of moisture drawn out of the veg. I measured that later. It's just over half a pint. And that would be in the pickle, so you don't want that. Well, here's a cryptic one for you then. What's this then? Apple, Processed apple. It's Paul Simon, mother and child reunion. Anyway, yeah, we need three. I've got Granny Smiths, 3 Granny Smiths, finely chopped again. Well, that's a nice day, so got the induction hob outside with the pickling pot, stuck it all in, and 2 pints of malt vinegar. Like I said, it's a bit of a wing it recipe, you know, 2 pints roughly. Just a small point, but you'll notice that I'm pouring from a pot in the correct fashion. You don't have the hole at the bottom because it will go glug glug glug, and whatever the liquid is will go everywhere. Right, that's most of the prep work done, so it's time to start cooking. All we're trying to do here is to get the vegetables soft. I've just chucked in a few handfuls of sultanas, so I think they look nice in a pickle. A little bit of sweetness with the sour and the sharp. And there we are, veggies soft. Been cooking for about, I don't know, what, 20, 25, 30 minutes. Right, next in is the bit of sugar. Now, I know I actually weighed that pot. It was £1, so I've put in just under ½ a pound of sugar in there. It's almost a little bit too sweet for me, but it'll be alright, it'll be alright. And next up, we got to make us the spicy slurry. So we're putting turmeric, about a tablespoon of turmeric, a tablespoon of cornflour, and a tablespoon of mustard. Now I used a hot mustard and Dijon seedy mustard. You could use mustard powder. Yeah, just stick it in the little pot I got there. What we're trying to do now is make it into a paste or a slurry, whatever you want to call it. Couple of tablespoons of the hot vinegar, and just mix it up. Anyone will tell you if you try and put corn flour straight into anything, it will go lumpy straight away. So you make it into a paste first. And there it is. The veg is soft. It's tasty. It's tangy. It's sweet. Time to jar it up. Okay, then jarring up. Sterilised jars. What I do with mine: a little bit of drop of water in the bottom of the jars, in the oven, 120 degrees C, for about half an hour. The water boils off, kills any bugs. And also sterilise the funnel and the ladle, and the lids of the jars, obviously. So just finishing off the jarring up. What was it? 1 large marrow, 2 large onions. Ended up making 4.5 jars of marrow pickle. Chuffed with that. Right, last thing I do is put the lids on, but before you do, wipe the tops of the jars and the threads, because the lids will stick and you don't want that. Here we are, 4.5 jars of marrow pickle. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Bit fun recording it. Give us a shout if you try it. Oh look, there's the jars with the labels on. Have a great weekend, guys.